Well, sometimes it's good to get things off your chest. And this week has been an emotional roller coaster for me, folks. Honestly, emotional roller coaster. I'm in the phase of moving house. I'm going through a lot at the moment, good and bad. And to come on the camera the way I'm feeling, it takes a lot of balls, a lot of balls. So I'm going to give you a chat about what's coming up for myself, for the channel, and for this season, hopefully. And all I can say before we get into this video is a massive, massive thank you to everyone that tunes in, watches me live shows, watches me videos. Really, from the bottom of my heart, I can't say thank you so much, because it's just it really, really, like, when I meet people in public, if it's in the airport or if it's in my job or if it's in the pub or I'm walking down the street and someone recognizes me for just talking about Celtic on YouTube, I go really red. I get really embarrassed, because I don't know what to think. Because at the end of the day, if I seen that person that I'm watching on YouTube and I'd be like, "Oh, I watch you on YouTube," I don't know how they're gonna react. They might live in an ego. They might just be like, "Yeah, and what? I'm class. I'm this and that." I'd never live in an ego. Never live in an ego. And at the end of the day, one of the biggest things that's happened to me is the majority of the Celtic supporters welcome me in to the family, welcome me into the family, make me one of their own. Some people just don't like me, and that's life. Some people just don't like my videos. They don't like who I am. They don't like the way I post stuff. And it's quite sad, because at the end of the day, I'm not here to make enemies. I'm here to be friends with people. And that's like, these are people from when I started supporting Celtic, from my mid teens, that laughed at me for putting a Celtic jersey on, laughing because I didn't know a certain player, I didn't know a certain game they scored in, or they didn't like this. And you know what? They do anything to try bring it down. But it has given me fuel, big fuel, over the years. So what I do to these people is I do the greatest thing you can do. Keep going. Don't change your mentality. Don't change your input because they don't like it. They don't agree with you. Tough luck. You don't agree with me, don't watch me. You don't agree with me, block me. You don't agree with me, jog on. Simple as that. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here just to entertain myself. If people want to buy into my ideas and like how I speak, that's what it is. So this week, I have been asked to do an event next week in Drogheda, in County Meath or County Louth, which way you want to call it, on which side of the Boyne. But a massive thanks to St. Laurence's Celtic supporters group in Drogheda to give me this opportunity, and also St. Lewis's bar in Belmedina as well, who are part behind this, of getting Jorge Cadete over to Ireland to sit down beside my big mush for me to ask him questions about his life, his football career, Celtic stuff, and just have a good chat. And he can tell us some exciting stories. Now, I'm going to show you the event on the screen. That's it there. So a big thanks to St. Laurence's CSC and Lewis's Bar in Balmedina. They proudly present an evening with Jorge Cadete, hosted by Keith Corcoran of Commander Hoops Celtic podcast. So it's on Saturday the 20th. It's in the Barrel venue in Drogheda. Tickets are from €26.80. The link will be in the description. Folks, come to it. Just come to it. If you have the money there, come to it. I know it's just after Christmas. Everybody's having the January blues. I can guarantee you'll be having the January greens after. You'll be buzzing. You'll be absolutely buzzing, because it's going to be a good night. I'm looking forward to sitting down with the man who rang me and asked me to do this, Peter Walsh. I'm looking forward to sitting down with the supporters group. I'm looking forward to sit down with the public and having a chat. At the end of the day, I'm just a fan like you. I'm no bigger. I work a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 job to survive month by month. I'm not living in a condo in Jamaica, or I'm not living in a fancy house on the West End of Glasgow. Because, folks, I don't know why people get that persona. I wish I did. I wish it was. It takes hard work to get where you want. And I tell you, every single subscriber in this channel pushes me and motivates me. I've put my heart and soul into this channel for the last 4 years. I've had some really ups and downs. And one of the guys that helped me with this channel is a massive thanks to Mickey Owens. That's a part of the CSC and Drogheda. I'm looking forward to actually sitting down with Michael. I know Michael 4 years now, and I've never met Michael because Michael works hard. We live in different countries, and I'm really excited about meeting Michael because it's gonna be like a lost brother. That first hug, that first skin it's gonna be emotional. But I'm just really humbled that I had a chance to do this because, as I said, getting on a stage with Chris Sutton in front of 95 people was hard. I felt like Eminem. In his first rap battle in 8 Mile where he's in the toilet puking. I was literally rattled going onto that stage. And I'll be honest with you, everything you prep for goes out the window. You just go with your heart and your passion. Some people are just very professional at doing it. As I said, I come from a background where I grew up in a very disadvantaged area in Dublin. Didn't go through the greatest education system. But when you're a Celtic fan, it doesn't matter about education. It doesn't matter. It's the education is the memories of watching your team, being there, or in the pub, or sitting at home with your father, with your mother, with your brother, watching Celtic play and building their memories of the highs of winning trebles, of winning trophies at Derby days, and the lows of losing Derby days, the lows of losing out in the league. And that's what some fans will always argue to other fans. Were you there before Williamson? Were you there when the club was in turmoil? Were you there? Folks, it's not a competition. We're all a family. At the end of the day, we might have different beliefs and different opinions, and that's what a podcast is here for. We're all here to sit down and comment and say, well, I disagree with you, Keith, because that player doesn't look good. I don't think he's worth the money. Oh, I think the board are not spending this money. Oh, I think you're being too hard on Brendan. I think that's all the opinions, folks. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And this channel will get bigger and bigger. And the only way it gets bigger and bigger is you subscribing. You support me. So when I'm low and when I'm going through a difficult time, that comment below, it's not just a comment for you voicing. It's a comment for me to actually sit down and say, you know what? It's a distraction for 10 seconds. Let's see what this person has to say. And remarkable comments you do. So folks, I know I sound like I'm going around and around about here. Literally, I feel like I'm the Dougal and the milk van and Father Ted going around that. But look, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, and I'm hoping this will be the start of something big this year. I hope this won't be just the first show. Be many shows with other Celtic supporter groups. Maybe a night in a pub, another pub in Dublin, maybe a night in Glasgow. I know people say it all the time. Would you not do more live nights? Get the right people in touch with me, and I'll do them. No problem doing them. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna shy away from a challenge if it's gonna benefit me. It's gonna make people happy, and plus it means that I'm building relationships with more Celtic supporters and with event companies. Why not? So yeah. Appreciate it, folks. I just needed to get that off my chest. So to all the people that doubt me, keep doubting me, keep criticizing me. It gives me fuel in my belly to come back at you and keep striving, because the more fuel you get, the more you succeed in life. That's the way I look at it, right? So I'll leave it there, folks. Please look at the event and maybe go if you can.